Mark Zuckerberg is coming for Twitter's share of the social media market. His company, Meta, is launching an app to compete with it. It's called Threads, if you haven't heard yet. The launch comes amid yet more controversial changes at Twitter. Elon Musk is limiting the amount of tweets users can see in one day. The amount varies, I'm not exactly sure why, depending on whether you've paid to be verified. Musk also says that people won't be able to see any tweets unless you log on. CNN's Anna Stewart, I can assure you, has been following all of this and is going to explain it to me now because I want to know, Anna, you know, will this new Meta version of Twitter, do you think Zuckerberg's got a chance here of getting into this market?
Well, there are two huge benefits here. And let's not forget that there are so many rivals to Twitter. We've had Truth Social, there's Blue Sky. There are a few out there. But the benefit for Instagram launching this new app, Threads, is that it already has a huge user base, over 2 billion monthly active users on Instagram. So it can tap into that. Plus, it's not great timing for Twitter, is it? So that also plays into Meta's favor here, really. This transformation that is ongoing under Elon Musk, some would say isn't going that well. Not all users are happy having their blue ticks removed. You mentioned some of the issues over how many tweets you can see. There were outages over the weekend. There was the reinstatement of people that were banned from the platform for hate speech and misinformation. So both in terms of the timing and the fact that this is a social media giant that has a huge user base, it's looking pretty good for Meta right now.
So, and I'm going to leave it there for now. We are going to reconvene, though. We're going to get this is going to roll on. It's going to be the story of the week.
I'll catch you on Threads on Thursday, Paula.
There you go. You and I will rendezvous there. Anna Stewart, thanks for teeing that up for us. Now, reminder, Threads is expected to hit app stores Thursday, as we were just talking about with Anna. Other challengers like Mastodon have tried and failed to unseat Twitter. But turmoil under Elon Musk may have, as Anna was saying, created a perfect opening for Meta to step in. Blue Sky, another competitor, says it's experienced record high traffic, in its words, after Twitter capped the number of posts users can read per day. Now, Meta's Threads can be synced to Instagram. That's going to be another big issue here, giving it access to, get this, more than 1 billion active users. Vivian Schiller is the former global chair of news at Twitter and no better person to speak to. Please game this out for us because, you know, what I'm wondering is if you think that the key to this becoming viable as an alternative to Twitter is its most popular users, right? Do you have Kim Kardashian move to Threads? Do you have Barack Obama, rock stars, world leaders? Is that the beginning of the end for Twitter?
Well, you can be sure the executives at Meta are working all their celebrity contacts, particularly those that use Instagram very heavily, which, as you mentioned, is a very, very popular app. Look, you know, Twitter really captured lightning in a bottle over the last 10 years or more. That is until Elon Musk took over and really destroyed a lot of what people loved about Twitter and continues to this day, as your reporter talked about this past weekend. Limiting how many tweets people can see, which is a very peculiar tactic for sort of like would be saying, you know, CNN saying, we're going to limit how many shows you can watch. It doesn't really make sense according to the business model. That said, Meta probably has a greater chance than any of the contenders, including, as you mentioned, Blue Sky, Mastodon. There's a couple of others like Post.News. None of them have really been able to grab the mantle, but it's possible this could work. We'll see.
We will definitely see, and it is intriguing. You know, The Verge reported that, you know, executives at Meta keep being told, you know, that they themselves were hearing from creators, public figures, that they were interested in having a platform that was, quote, sanely run. I mean, this went back and forth on Twitter with Elon Musk and Meta, but, you know, Meta, Facebook, it's been epic, right? It's well chronicled how damaging their legacies have been for social media. Could Meta win over new users by promising and actually delivering on moderation, on better standards?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to root for either of them, to be honest, but I think Meta stands a chance. First of all, it is, you know, Meta has plenty of problems. That's a conversation for another day. But it is sanely run and very effective. And, the user base of Instagram is tremendous. And given how volatile Twitter is right now, it wouldn't be that hard. It wouldn't take much to be a great improvement and to provide that kind of experience. That said, Instagram is an incredibly different vibe than Twitter. Instagram is a place where we post pictures of our kids and our vacations and the latest meals that we've cooked, which is different. It is sort of, kind of a cozy place where people share maybe overly idealized images. Twitter is a place where people talk about tough issues. Heads of state use Twitter to make announcements. Business titans, people argue about stuff. It was sort of one of the great joys of Twitter pre-Musk. Certainly there were plenty of problems, but which is just a very different experience than Instagram. So I'm not quite sure how it will translate.
Vivian, I only got 30 seconds left, but is it potentially this could be the end of Twitter? I mean, it wasn't really making a ton of money anyway, or any money. Could this really be the death knell for it?
Well, we'll see. I mean, if they reverse it, it's not dead yet, despite all of the missteps. So, and if they reverse the rate limiting, then it could live to see another day.